And that's the news. Well done.
Sword of Omens, come to my hand. Help me find the greatest DJ. Level up Leroy!
Hey gang, it's Level Up Leroy here, the Comic Con DJ. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all keeping safe. Thanks for coming back. I hope you enjoyed the last video where I talked about streaming via your phone and OBS, and that was kind of much more looking at the equipment, how I produce the sound, how I get the sound through, how I run my mics, etc. This time I wanted to have a chat with you and go into OBS. I've had a few of you guys messaging me, asking about scenes, asking about how you build it up, asking about how you get the overlays as well. So I'll go in and touch upon that. Full disclosure, once again, I am no expert on this matter. I've been bumbling my way through, watching many YouTube videos like this to try and kind of work my way around it. There is still lots and lots of aspects of this program that I want to learn. So there's two versions of OBS kind of out there at the moment. There's the OBS that I use, which is available on Windows and Mac. Then there is also the Streamlabs OBS. Now that had been only available on Windows for the longest time. Literally about 2 weeks prior to me making this video, they released it on Mac. I have downloaded it, I've had a look. The programs are pretty much exactly the same. The only difference with Streamlabs OBS is that they offer a subscription base. Now that subscription does come with kind of the overlays and some more of the sort of the flashbang whiz bangs that we all see. That tends to be favoured by the gamers. So when they're gaming, they can put up their donations and things like that. It's a fantastic program. For me right now, I'm sticking with OBS because I just need it to be simple, straightforward, and work. I'm also, I've lost gigs, and I don't know if I really want to be subscribing to something right now, and I don't know where we're going to be in the future. So I'm sure once we're out of this COVID-19 pandemic, I'll subscribe and have a look at that, and then maybe do a follow-up. So I've had lots of people messaging me, asking me, how do I get the scenes up on OBS? How do I get my logo up and my images and sound coming through? And how did you do your little banner? We'll touch upon all that very, very shortly. One thing I do use to help me change scenes and to go sort of between all these different things is one of these. It's an Elgato Stream Deck. This is a great little bit of kit. It's basically hotkeys, and you can just press a button and it will change the scene for you, or bring up the GIFs, or change the pictures. A lot of the gamers are using this that are streaming. This does have other qualities to it though. I also use it with my Final Cut Pro and Ableton as hotkeys, so there's more than just one use for this. It's not just about streaming. It's a great little bit of kit. There is also, I believe, an OBS app that you can get for your phone, which is kind of like hotkeys, and it gives you the chance to engage with the camera. And while you're talking to people, you haven't got to look down and go, right, where's the keyboard, where's the mouse? And you've got that awkward stuff. You can literally be engaging with the camera, and you can change scenes just like that. And that brings me nicely on to the scene layout. Here we've got OBS. I really am sorry about this kind of infinity me that we've got going on. It was the only way that we could get the screen up and show it to you. So this is how I have my OBS set up. You've got your scenes, you've got your sources, and then here you've got your audio mixer, kind of self-explanatory. So when you build up your scenes, it literally is a case of plus and minus. You can go in there, you can call them what you want, add the name, add the title. I won't do it because it'll make me go black and disappear, and then that gives you your scene. Here I've started to build one, so we're in the OBS scene that I've built at the moment, and these are some of the different elements that I've got in there, and again it's all added by plus and minus here. These all can be moved up and down as well, so when you're starting to layer things on top of each other, if you want your logo to be on top of everything, have your logo at the top. So let's just move that up there, and I'm going to take it off. There we go. I've plonked my logo straight on top of that, and to grab that literally is just a case of going there. You can browse There you go, and you can go through there and just decide on what image you want to use. You select on the image, you press open, it then comes up there. Press OK, and you can move it around anywhere on your screen wherever you want it. Let's pop that back on there. So as you can see, I'm just moving my logo wherever I want it. Now, again, as I mentioned here, on the sources, you've got, if I just start moving that down, as you'll see, it's disappeared. It's now gone behind these windows. So I want to bring it up. I'm still behind the display capture. I want it at the forefront. There it is. If you're super happy with where that is, you don't want to mess about with it anymore. You don't want to accidentally click on it, move it. It happens. Click on the lock. There you go. You can't do anything with it now. It's locked in. It's not going to move. And then you can just unlock that again and move it about. So we'll take that off. Very important to get your audio right. I'm running obviously through my Snowball USB microphone from Blue, which I mentioned in the last episode. Put that down gently so we don't get some good banging. Yeah, so again, you would click down here, you would go to add audio input capture. I've already got my Snowball running there, so look, we'll click on that, Blue Snowball. I've clicked there, I've clicked OK, and it's in. And here, literally, levels. So you can have your levels up and down, and you can hear my squeaky chair. Again, video capture device. It's all pretty self-explanatory. You can click in here. You've got my HD Pro webcam. This is the Logitech one that I was telling you guys about, the C920. Or we can click on the FaceTime camera, which is the camera that's built into my Mac there. You can see that. There's a slight delay on that. But let's go back to that one. Hey. So when I'm DJing with the Behringer mixer and I've got that in, that also comes up on here as a USB audio capture device. Just click on that and that will kick in, and then you can adjust the settings on the mixer if you've got something like that, and it works exactly the same as the microphone. So you can have the microphone, you can have the external USB card, you can have your mixer, you can have everything plugged into this, and just click on it, and then you can adjust your settings all here, which is great. Scene transitions, I tend to prefer the Luma Wipe. There are some other ones just built in there, cut, fade. I've got mine on 1650 milliseconds, so let me just transition there for you. So we go from scene 1, and it's just like a nice gentle fade, and into that, and that kind of works for me. I've then built up my various scenes. I've got my countdown scene, and then I've got my DJ live scene. I'll click onto the DJ live scene so you can see what it looks like. There you go. So this is what I have when I'm DJing. I have scenes that I have set up waiting for me to go on. So I have kind of a blank holding page with my logo on. And then I have this as a countdown video, which is just countdown. That gives me a chance to start streaming. I can quickly jump onto Facebook, Twitch, wherever I'm streaming, and just make sure that the stream is there. So for about 20-30 seconds, I'm checking that I'm actually streaming, and that's really important to be doing, because last thing you want to be doing is going out, starting your stream, or you think you're streaming and you're not, and you've done this fantastic set and the world hasn't seen it. So just do that. Put in a holding scene. Maybe a little video. I'll switch to my countdown video so you can see it. I will disappear for a second. You'll hear the audio for the video, and then I'll come back. So to give you an idea of how it goes for me. All right. hit the DJ Live button and I'm onto this scene. While that's been going on, I've checked that I'm streaming live. It's popping up on Facebook and Twitch. I know I'm good to go. DJ Live, hey everyone, and we're off and we're DJing. Easy as that, guys. So I'll just take you back onto this screen. So another thing that I use, here I've got a Safari thing here. This is just a window capture device. I'm just sharing with you now my internet. Placeit.net is where I got the Level Up Leroy screen grab thing. So it's just a background that you can use. They've got loads of different options here that you can go through. I paid for it. It was literally about £3. I picked the design I liked, I edited it, did what I wanted to do. It's about £3. You download it as a PNG file and you just overlay it over the top. And it's simple as that. And again, it's just a case of putting it in, overlaying it, and deciding how big, how small, where you want it. Really easy to get to grips with. I think the hardest thing about OBS is looking at it and going, where do I start? Where do I start? One thing I just learnt recently as well, in the settings here, you can change all of your various settings. For me, I'm now recording in MP4. It has various settings on it, various MKV and different files that you can record into, and I do have the converters. I didn't realise I could just record straight into MP4, which seems to be the preferred format for most places if you're going to upload it to YouTube, or if you want to share a video with a friend, or you want to add it and change it on Final Cut Pro, things like that. Okay, let's cut to the crux of why we're really here. We want to stream. We want to get our mixes out there. We want people to hear them. And a lot of people want to multi-stream. You want to be on as many platforms as possible. I currently stream on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch all at the same time using this program called Mobcrush, as you can see down there. You can download the app. I tend to not do that. I've been running Mobcrush through Safari. The app seems to be cumbersome and doesn't seem to work quite as well for some reason. I don't know why. So I just tend to stick with the Safari and go through that. So what you want to do is go to mobcrush.com, click on I'm a creator and create yourself an account. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to put a Mobcrush link below in the description. If you could use my link, that does help me become an affiliate with these guys, and so I really would appreciate that. Of course, you can go there direct yourself, but if you could use my link, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Right, so here we are. We're in Mobcrush. I've set up my account. You'll need to do that yourself. And as you can see already, I've got my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Facebook account. They're all in there. Now, the beauty about Mobcrush is it's free. There's other programs like iOS Restream and things like that that are subscription based, and they want you to pay some money. And guess what? We've lost our gigs, right? We're in the middle of this epidemic. This COVID-19 has taken our gigs away. We need to save that money. So Mobcrush is completely free, and it will allow you to post your mixes either on your personal page, but more importantly on your DJ page, and that's to get your traffic to. You want people going to your DJ page. Loads of people, I'll do another video on that. Loads of people talk to me about how do you engage with people on your Facebook page rather than your personal page. We want to keep our private lives private sometimes. So you can actually get this onto your page, and this will bring traffic to your DJ page. This is brilliant. I love it. All you need to do is fill in the details about your mix, the genre. You can put in there, I know it's asking for a game. You can put music in there. It will come up music and arts and entertainment. Put a little description in and save broadcast info. I cannot stress that enough. Every time you go in to do a live stream, go into here, you set up your Facebook page. So I'd want to go on to Level Up Leroy. I'd put the information in there and then save that broadcast information every time do that. And then, right, so we're going to come over here, we're going into settings. This is the important bit, stream. Now, OBS you can stream onto Facebook Direct or onto Twitch, just that one outlet. However, if you come in here, you go to Custom, you put in the server here, the Mobcrush Restream server, which you can copy and paste from below, as you can see. And then you want to get here, you can see on the, just right here, it's the stream key, and you want to click on show, and that will give you your stream key. Then you want to go back into OBS, paste the stream key in there. Never share your stream key with anyone, because it means they can stream on your behalf and you don't know what they're going to stream. So the server in, the Mobcrush server, put your own personal stream key in that you get from Mobcrush in, save that information, and then when you come in OBS, you've gone in, you've already done your stuff on Safari, and you've put all your information in, you've saved your broadcast information, you hit start streaming, and your stream will go out. It will go to the Mobcrush servers, and they will distribute that stream to your various media channels for you, as if by magic. It's amazing. And another really great thing that I love about the Mobcrush thing is you've got the pop-out unified chat. You can probably see it right on the bottom there. If you click that, when people are talking to you on the various social media platforms, so Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, if they're engaging with you, when they're putting their messages up, they will come up live, they will pop up, and you can chat to people. So you can give them shout outs, they'll be asking for shouts, you're DJing away, you see someone saying something, you can be like, hey, how's it going? And people are just loving hearing their name come through their telly, come through their PC, whatever it is, however they're watching you. So you're engaging with your audience, which is fantastic. I have noticed that I miss a couple of messages. Some of the messages don't always come through, so just be aware of that. But for the best part, it's fantastic. It works really well, and Mobcrush, what can I say? It's free. This is the best thing about it. It's free. You can multi-stream for free without a subscription. Win-win, right? Once again, I will put a link to Mobcrush in the description below. If you could use my link, I'm going to throw it out there. I benefit from that, and that will help me greatly. Thank you, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really, for OBS. It's kind of, as you can see, you set up your scenes, you set up your sources, and you start streaming. You get out there, get streaming. I mean, I love it. If you've got any questions, make sure you send me a message or leave some comments below, and I'll try and come back to you, and we can work it all out together as we're going along.
Sword of Omens, come to my hand. Help me find the greatest DJ. Level up the roar!